What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Q Monster here, back at it once again. Here with my girl Maria.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday, y'all. This is going to be a quick review for The Beekeeper. I know we are extremely late.
What, about a month late?
Yeah, about like a month late because, we just forgot all about it because I was like, man, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. But when I saw the previews of it, it looked like it's going to be good. You know, I had a little got more action going, you know what I'm saying? Plus, it got Jason Statham, Jason Statham, he's all about action. So,
yep.
And
also people kept telling us that it was really good. Mm-hmm. And it was getting really good reviews. So we finally went to go see it this weekend. And it was really, really good.
Yep.
So we're going to do a review with minor spoilers in it. We're going to try to make this video as short as possible. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about the opening scene. When the action kind of happened, the twist to it.
Yeah, the opening scene, really the story is all about, these hackers, they keep on hacking into people's stuff and everything, which is going on now these days, in the real world. Yep. All these scammers, all this stuff which gets out of control. Mm-hmm. So, and it starts with this, one particular character that, they got spam and everything by accident.
It's the mom from Creed.
Yeah, the mom from Creed. I was like, yo, they got some recognizable, actors in this mug. So, but it starts out with her. It seemed like all her stuff got stolen.
Mm-hmm. Like over $2 million. Yeah, over $2 million. Yeah, her retirement, money she gave to charity, they completely wiped her out because she was very. I guess you could say she was very unexperienced when it came to infections on your computer and all the viruses that can come through, and she just called the wrong people and they wiped her out. Yeah. And that is happening a lot. I want to talk about the opening scene really quick because I didn't love the opening scene. If you've already seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The lady who gets scammed and then ends up committing suicide, her daughter is part of the FBI, and she's on this investigation. That was they shouldn't have done that. Yeah. They should not have done that. The opening scene, what's his name? Jason.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, he goes in, and this is when he sees the lady who got scammed. Mm-hmm. Sees her in there. She's committed suicide, and then the daughter just walks in after him and attacks him. But it just makes no sense. They could have left that part of the storyline out because it kind of throws the opening scene throws off the whole movie when it comes to the storyline only, though. Yeah. But the action was really good. Yeah. Yeah. All you have to think about is John Wick. Yeah. But a little more realistic is what this was kind of like, nonstop action.
Just nonstop action.
So, what did you think about the daughter?
I feel like she was just a waste, having her in the part of the story was just a waste of time. That's all I can pretty much say about it. It's just, I'm like, why? Like, why are you doing this? Like, come
why
on
is
now.
She there? I really wanted to like her as well, and I did like her. But the thing is that she's very animated. We looked her up, and she used to do theater. She was in the Hamilton play in New York, and the issue is that she was she would almost be. She's so animated and she's so confident that she would actually do better in the role of being Jason's sidekick or something. Yeah. She would have been better in that role versus FBI where you have to follow rules and follow laws and all this stuff. She was too honestly, she's too badass for that role. You need somebody more calm, collective, unless it's a training day.
Yeah, I know,
unless you're trying to be Denzel Washington, and you didn't really need to be that for this role. Yeah. So I really liked her as an actress, but I just hated her in this role and that they casted her for the FBI agent role. Then it made no sense because Jason's trying to get justice or revenge for her mom, but she's trying to stop him. Yeah. It don't make no sense. Nobody would do that. And so I just kind of hated that part. That really did throw it off. But let's talk about the ending. Did you like the ending?
The ending was okay because you thought at the end with these with the main enemy that started all this with all this scam and stuff, you would have thought he would just be more of a threat, but he was just more a sideline dude.
He looked like a 28-year-old college kid or something.
It was just, I'm like, really? He's the main threat, he don't even look that threatened, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But, he just works for a company,
Yeah.
just scamming people and everything for no reason. So that's why you got, Jason Statham's character, the beekeeper,
Yeah.
who's trying to put a stop to all this, all the scamming and everything, because it's just not right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just ruining your life, you know what I'm saying, when somebody, scamming and
Takes all your
money,
everything
all the
you
stuff
worked
you
for all
work
your
for and
life.
all the stuff, it's more like a coward way you can do
Yeah.
it though. But
Yeah.
man, but that's what goes on in the real world now these days. So
Yeah. He was really okay, so a couple things about the ending scene. One of my favorite parts of the movie, as far as fighting scenes, right before Jason gets in to see the top guy that's doing all the scamming, and then his mom, who's actually president.
yeah.
There's a fight that happens with somebody who's trying to stop him. You know that big guy?
Oh
They
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was a
only
good
part
one.
where I got worried that he wasn't going to win. And that's when I say that at least they made Jason more realistic and a little, I mean, he was still kind of superhuman, but a little less superhuman, only
Yeah.
because like he almost could have lost is
Yeah.
what it looked like in this.
Yeah.
So, but he still won. If you watched it, you know that. But at the same time, it made it a little more realistic. Like the audience feels like, is he gonna win or is he
Yeah.
gonna lose? But of course he wins. And then I hated the ending scene as well. They could have made a big political statement about capitalism and how the working person never gets anywhere because they're constantly getting scammed, or they take 10 steps forward and then they fall back 10 steps.
Yeah.
They could have made a better statement, but the ending scene happens so fast, you almost don't know who shoots who, and then he
Yeah.
just leaves. Jason
Yeah.
just leaves. And there's no, it's like he did all that work and all that fighting to get justice, but then there's no statement at the
Yeah.
end of it.
No
And I didn't
statement
like
at
that part.
Yeah.
But all in all. So what did you give this movie as far as your rating?
I gave it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, I mean, and the reason I just had reason why, the story just did not make sense, and the girl that was playing the FBI was just a waste. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she could have played like a different role, like you were saying, like because she could have been like a sidekick or something. But instead, they just did a little do over to her and everything. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I
could have
can't
made
really
her
get into
like
it.
they could have made her like a like she could have been part of the FBI, and then she could have said, I don't want to be on this case because this is my mom's case, which would happen in real life because of the
Yeah.
conflict of interest. And then she could have just teamed up with Jason.
Yeah.
Then that would have been a good scene because she was very badass. Like she could have played that role really good.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna do a 7.5 out of 10. Pretty much a lot of the same reasons. The storyline, they could have improved that. Not letting the daughter play the FBI role. And some of the acting of like the people who were scamming. Yeah, it just wasn't believable.
Yeah, it wasn't believable at all.
They would have needed to be a little more violent and a little more, they were like way too, I don't even know the word.
Way too
Preppy.
preppy. And
Yeah.
everything, it's just,
It was like, or they needed more backup. I don't know.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it was still a lot of action. Didn't regret seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
It did make me, I'm already nervous about scammers, but it probably made me like 10 times more nervous after seeing this.
yeah.
So beware and be careful with scammers.
Be careful
'Cause
with
it's
that.
a real thing, and I think that's why they highlighted it in this movie. So
That's why we need some beekeepers in real life. You know what I'm saying? We need to hire them and be like, hey, man, we need to stop your scammers. You know what I'm saying? I need all my money back, because I dealt with that in the past. So
Yeah.
but I don't want to dig into that, though. So it is what it is.
you were victimized.
Yeah. Life lesson learned,
Exactly. Never give your information to somebody who calls you asking for it. They'll never do that. But yeah, it was a good movie.
Pretty good movie.
No indication that there will be a part 2 by the way it ended. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're just going to have to see what happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's all. Like I said, it's a quick review. I know we're pretty much late and everything, but, had to get it in for beginning of 2024. So,
First
hopefully-
movie of 2024 for
Yeah,
us,
pretty much
so
first movie of 2024. So
stay tuned because we'll be watching Imaginary next month and the Godzilla movie. And
Yeah.
more than likely, we'll either both do the review or he will, at least. We'll see.
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It always
I'll let
depends
you
on
know.
if I like it or not.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, make sure you post all your comments down below, and if you enjoy our review, make sure you hit that like button, smash that like button, and always subscribe it and share it. And I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Bye, everybody.